Hey guys, I'm gonna wait for some people to jump on, but I got asked the other day if I could do a like a get ready with me or a morning routine for people with PCOS. It's very hard to do just like a blanket skincare routine because you don't really want to give somebody who has extremely dry skin something for somebody who has extremely hydrated skin. So essentially, I wanted to talk more about skincare products that are good for PCOS and for best practices for anyone who is trying to combat like the facial hair or the acne. So I have PCOS. I have acne along the lower part of my chin and up here around my mouth, and it's due to excess waxing and the mask that we have to wear all the time. But anyway, so this has been really hard for me to battle lately. Even as a skin therapist, I have had issues with it. So I did call my doctor yesterday and found out, or we discussed some treatment options for me. But basically, if you have dry skin, I have combination skin. So let's just talk about my skin type, and if you have any questions, please by all means let me know. But so I have combination skin. So in the morning I use pre-cleanse, which is a oil-based cleanser, and what that does is it breaks down any lipids, well, not lipids, but any oil-based product on my skin. I utilize that. I put it on at my dry face, and then I jump in the shower with it still on, and then I emulsify it, and just really, really work it into my skin. What this does is oil attracts oil, so it is actually attracting that oil that is already on my face. Once I get done with that, I use skin resurfacing cleanser, also by Dermalogica. And the reason I use that is because I do have hyperpigmentation on my face where I've had acne throughout the years. And, I just love the way it works on my skin because I put it on, I rinse off my pre-cleanse in the shower, and then I put on skin resurfacing cleanser all over my face except for in the orbital bone area. And I leave that on the entire time I'm in the shower. Now, right before I get out of the shower, I actually rinse it off. And you never want to apply cleanser with, basically don't ever use like a wash rag. Don't use a loofah. Don't use anything but your hands. Your hands are going to be all of the abrasiveness that you need. So once I get out of the shower, I pat my face dry. I used to scrub it dry, but now I just pat my face dry. And that doesn't pull any kind of wrinkles or anything like that. And then so I go and I do my daily superfoliant or my daily microfoliant. It kind of depends on what my skin is looking like. So right now my skin is broke out, so I will be utilizing daily microfoliant. All of this is by Dermalogica. Daily microfoliant has salicylic acid in it, and salicylic acid is very good for breakouts, acne and breakouts. So I utilize that, and it's a powder, and you use just a very small amount, and I just work it in to my skin. I work it in for a good 45 seconds to a minute, and then I rinse it off. And then I utilize my antioxidant hydro mist. So it is a toner, but it doesn't have like witch hazel or alcohol in it. It is very, very hydrating. And my favorite thing about antioxidant hydro mist is when you put it on your skin, most toners dry your skin out. This one is very much designed to help hydrate your skin. So you spray it on and it smells to me like roses. I don't think I've ever had like a negative reaction to anybody. Like none of my clients have ever been like, oh, that kind of smells funny. No, like it smells amazing. But anyway, anything you put on after that antioxidant hydro mist, it's actually going to pull that stuff into your skin. So I do my toner, and then anything else that I really want to set into my skin is what I put on afterwards. So I do a serum. So in the mornings, I do a vitamin C serum just so that I can get the brightening effects of that. So I kind of use a few different ones. I use Sweet C12 brightening serum from Dermalogica, or I use their Biolumin C serum. I love both of those. And then I use an eye cream, which the eye cream, or not cream, but an eye product. So the one I use is Biolumin C eye serum. And it takes just an itty bitty drop and you put it on your ring finger and you just literally just kind of pat it in. You're not going to rub it in, you're just going to pat it in. And like I said, with your ring finger, because that is the weakest finger on your hands. So I put that on, and then I go in with my moisturizer. So my moisturizer, I use a combination moisturizer because I do have combination skin. Now, I can get dehydrated in this area of my face. I'm oily throughout my big T and my little T zone, and then dehydrated here and here. So I use something that is appropriate for that specific skin type. So I use Dynamic Skin Recovery with an SPF of 50. I like the protection one of the SPF, and also I've found that the Dynamic Skin Recovery is not too heavy of a moisturizer for me, but it's also not too light. If it starts to depending on the time of year, if it is too oily for my skin, I will drop down to like active moist and add in because that is an oil-free moisturizer. And then I will add in an SPF. I really, really like Prisma Protect by Dermalogica. It's light activated and it's just absolutely amazing. But anyway, at night, I use basically the same regimen, except for I don't exfoliate twice a day. So I just do it once a day. So I skip the daily microfoliant or the daily superfoliant. I don't add vitamin C because I will actually be adding on a retinol product. So like this one right here, I know you can't really see it very well. This is the newest one by Dermalogica. It's a retinol clearing oil, and it does have retinol as well as salicylic acid in it. And because I deal with acne and premature aging and hyperpigmentation, I use that every single night and just a little bit. And I put that on right before my nighttime moisturizer, which I use Sound Sleep Cocoon. Sound Sleep Cocoon has microencapsulated lavender in it, and that lavender is ridiculous. Like every time you move, all you smell is lavender. So you get a really good night's sleep. And plus your face feels amazing afterwards. So yeah, I try to keep it very simple. I don't try to overcomplicate my skincare routine. But it just really depends on it just depends on your skin and you personally. So I hope you enjoyed hanging out with me for a little bit. If you want a hands-on video, I definitely would love to do one of those as well if you would like. I'm trying this smoothie out, and it's actually really good. It's by a local company. It's called Juiced, and it's peach and pineapple. It has vegan protein in it. And so far, so good. But yeah, so if you're in the Arlington area, check that lady out. Anyway, so if there's not any questions, I'm actually going to hop off of here. It looks like I've been talking to myself for the last 11 minutes, so not a big deal. But yeah.